Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Today we have a question in asking. Assalamualaikum Ustad. Waalaikum assalam. If the water has dried, can I still salat sunat wudhu? And may I know what time is the restricted timing for Salat Duha? So basically, there are two questions in this question that is posted. Number one, any questioner is asking about Salat Sunnah Wudhu. What is any Salat in Sunnah in Wudhu? It is a type in your prayer where it is encouraged for us to perform 2 rak'ah and to intend Usalli Sunnat al-Wudu, that we perform any these prayers after we perform any the ablution. And this is one of the things that Bilal radiallahu an does when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him, Ya Bilal, I heard in your footsteps in Jannah. What is your deeds that you do? So he said, nothing much, Ya Rasulullah, except that every time my wudu becomes invalidated, I renew it and I perform 2 rak'ah in your prayers. So this is the sunnah pertaining to the performance of 2 rak'ah prayers every time we take our ablution. And then we also have the hadith of Osman radiallahu an, where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught him how to take the ablution. And the Prophet mentioned, Man tawadda'a bi wudu'i hada. And those who takes wudu like mine. And the Prophet ﷺ mentioned to the nearest meaning that the sins will be forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this Salat Sunnatul Wudu is a sunnah, no doubt. But the question is asking, when do we perform the sunnah wudu? And if a person takes ablution to an extent that the water on the body parts have dried up, is it a sunnah for him to take to perform the 2 rak'ah prayers? So from this aspect our ulama explain the limits of the performance of sunnatul wudu. Al-Imam Nawawi for example in his Majmu', he said that it is a sunnah to perform sunnatul wudu aqibal wudu. Aqib, after we have completed the wudu, then immediately we perform the sunnah wudu. This is the best. After you perform your ablution, straight away you perform the sunnatul wudu. The limits of performing sunnatul wudu is as long as the time is not long. As long as the time is not long. Meaning a person takes ablution, and then after that remain for hours and he did not perform the sunnatul wudu, and he wants to perform again. Now here it is not a sunnah to perform sunnatul wudu, because this is tulul fasl. This is a long stretch of time. But if it is a minimum stretch of time, for example a few minutes, or maybe say 5 minutes, yes, and he is still a perfect person and he can still get into sunnah of performing sunnatul wudu. So the thing about the wudu, the water of the wudu has dried up on the body parts of a person, then it goes back to look at what is the timing, how long is the time that has passed since he takes the ablution. If a person for example takes ablution and after that use a towel and wipe in his body, and very fast the body parts dried up, now this is no issue, meaning in the sense that he can still perform the sunnatul wudu. But after 1 hour, now it is not a sunnah for you to perform the sunnatul wudu if your body parts have dried up due to tulul fasl, due to a long time. So when the time is long, then it is not the sunnah for you to do the sunnatul wudu, or you perform a fard prayer or a sunnah prayer. For example, a person for example takes ablution and then performs duha. A person takes ablution and then performs zuhur or performs the asr prayers. Now it is not a sunnah for you to perform the sunnatul wudu, because the prayers that you perform takes the place of sunnatul wudu, unless you make the intention together. When you are performing the sunnatul duha, for example, you make the intention of duha and wudu. This is permissible, that you combine the intention. So the thing here, what is important and for us, I need to take note, the timing of sunnatul wudu, as long as it is not long, and this goes back into adah. This goes back into our, how when we perceive something and that is long. So for example, 1 hour is a long time, 2 hours and it is a long time, 5 minutes and it is a short time, 10 minutes is a short time. So within any this range, and you can see that you perform any sunnatul wudu. So our ulama, most any of our ulama do not speak any about whether the water has dried or not dried, because the thing any about whether it has dried or not dried, it differs any from one place to another place. If you are living any in the Middle East in summer, very fast and it can dry. Maybe any in a few seconds. In a few seconds, and when the temperature any reaches any 40 plus degrees, for example. But if you live any, for example, in cold places, the water any is longer to be dried up. So they do not speak any about whether the water is on your body part, not any on your body parts, but they speak any about the timing. If the timing any is long, then it is not the sunnah any for you any to perform the sunnatul wudu. I hope any it answers any the question. Soalan ini menanyakan, sebelum ini saya pergi, before ini I translate to Malay, there's another part ini is asking, I know what time is the restricted timing any for salat. For salat ini duha. Salat duha ini starts in 16 minutes after sunrise and it ends up to zawal. Zawal ini is the time any of zuhur prayers. So in between you can perform any duha prayers. In between, and you can perform 60 minutes any after sunrise, whether you want to perform at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m. But of course, the best is to perform during the heat of the sun, the maximum heat of the sun. Usually is about 10 plus 11. That is the timing, the recommended timing. But as far as the permitted timing, you can perform within this timing. Soalan menanyakan berkenaan dengan solat sunat wudu ini, berapa lama kita boleh melakukan solat sunat wudu selepas kita mengambil wudu? Jawapannya adalah, kalau sekiranya dia makan terlalu lama, misalnya satu orang selepas mengambil wudu 1 jam dia duduk tak buat apa-apa, selepas itu nak melakukan solat sunat wudu, kini kita mengatakan tidak disunatkan bagi ini, sebab zaman yang lama telah berlalu. Tapi kalau setakat 5 minit, 10 minit, tidak ada masalah, dia boleh melakukan solat sunat wudu. Ini seperti mana ulama kita seperti Imam Nawawi misalnya dalam kitabnya Majmu' ini menerangkan tentang ini perkara ini. Yang terbaik adalah selepas kita mengambil wudu, terus kita melakukan solat sunat wudu. Dan kita boleh gabungkan niat. Misalnya kita nak melakukan solat sunat duha, ataupun kita nak melakukan qabliyah dan sebagainya, kita menggabungkan dengan solat sunat wudu. Ini yang biasa yang kita melakukan. Tahiyatul masjid pun sama juga. Kita setelah kita mengambil wudu dan kita nak melakukan tahiyatul masjid, kita gabungkan dengan solat sunat wudu. Ataupun kita nak melakukan dengan qabliyah zuhur, kita gabungkan dengan solat sunat wudu. Ini adalah daripada jenis solat sunat yang boleh digabungkan. Sebab dia tidak ada waktu yang tertentu baginya. Solat sunat yang boleh kita gabungkan adalah solat sunat yang tidak ada waktu yang tertentu baginya. Yang kedua, dia menanyakan berkenaan dengan solat duha, bilakah dia boleh melakukan solat duha dan bilakah dia tidak boleh melakukan solat duha. Jadi permulaan bagi solat duha 16 minit selepas terbitnya matahari sehingga tergelincirnya matahari, iaitu pada waktu zuhur. Mudah-mudahan Allah Subhanahu wa taala memberikan kepada kita taufik dan hidayah. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.